Holy Cross community. This is Father Gerasimos once again. This is here at Antigua in the Caribbean. I'm here with my mom again vacationing, and I've come to the St. John Cathedral, which was built in the 16th century and burned down and built up again. And we're here with a lot of different graves of people who are buried here. I've seen some from the 1700s. And just thinking about all the history here, and my thoughts as I'm here in this place of Antigua in the Caribbean is as follows. First of all, I was looking at the church here, and it's really a sad case. It's very dilapidated, and I'm not sure, but you can see the plaster falling off. The front of there's weeds growing on top of the sides of the church. Really poor. And as you know, I'm now 19 years at the Holy Cross Church, and every day I try to fix things there with the help of parishioners and parish council in particular. And it's a constant work to support the church with the leaks and try and replace the furnace of the church at this time, and also try to beautify the church. And the church inside is very beautiful, and the outside is very beautiful, but it has been neglected. And the reality is that when people do not put priorities, then other things become priorities. Now, I must justify the people here in Antigua, because it seems that everybody is kind of poor and everything looks kind of a little bit run down. I know it's very beautiful in these beaches, but the reality is that how is our souls? Is our souls dilapidated? Is our souls broken down? And we live in a very rich culture in the United States. We have the internet at our hands. We have access to spiritual books. We have access to the Bible at our hands. Writings of the fathers, songs, different hymns, and yet people choose many times not to go to those sites and to be filled. So therefore the soul falls apart, just like this beautiful old church is falling apart because it has been neglected for many decades, I would say. Also, the second thought I have here is the cemetery that you can see behind me. And here also important people were buried with big monuments, as you can see, with beautiful palm trees, and important people were buried here and yet are not forgotten. And the reality of people being forgotten, and how important it is that we stay close to God so that we can never be forgotten. People here were famous, and now even their tombs are neglected, or they might just be a point of interest for people who do research. So my good people, let's make sure that our souls are always taken care of, that we're remembered by a good God. And in particular also, make sure that we take care of our Holy Cross Church, and we are the ones to pinch in to make sure that funds are raised for whatever project it is, so that we have an active, beautiful church, both in its ministries but also in its structure. Signing off from the Episcopal Cathedral here of St. John from the 15th century onwards, in the island of Antigua in the Caribbean. Father Gerasimos.